Okay, no groaning. Mao Feng. I don't know if this is a good idea. This was the bottom. This is the dregs of the bag I'm going out of. It's really, really dusty, but I've got my strainer here, so, and I've already started, I can't eat. That's nothing. Okay, I can't do this now. I gotta go get something else. I just washed this out. Oh, now it's wet. Okay, I don't care about this. I'm just gonna, I really don't even know. It didn't stand out to me. I think it's one of the, more well-known varieties. I'm just gonna do, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna jam through this, and then I'm going to have something else. I don't know, does shaking help? Shaking the, I don't know. Are there people that look on YouTube for people doing hiccups, with hiccups? Because, if that's like some ASMR kind of thing, watch me, subscribe. Let's see, thumbs up and subscribe for the, it's just random. I don't get them a lot, but I'll just hiccup, just kind of, I am a GERD patient. I have GERD, which is otherwise known as heartburn. And I mostly avoid it by just avoiding my triggers. But I wonder, that might make one hiccup. Man, look at all that dust. You see, this is, okay, explaining this. This is, that little hole, that's what you keep your leaves in the gaiwan with. You just don't make the aperture big enough for them to go through. But because this is the last of the bag, it's been handled a lot, and although the vendor sent it to me originally and it was packed great. This is Yunnan sourcing. Although it was packed great, just the handling it, just like, taking it out of the tea box and so I think this is 4 steepings. I'm just gonna drink that and say that's it, unless like there's something amazing that happens, which could be. Look at that. Okay, it's a nice color. It looks, it actually looks like a medical sample, doesn't it? I'm gonna drink it anyway. I need something to drink it out of, though. I actually looked at my teaware and I said, like, what's missing? And I groaned. I almost grabbed it was a gift. I got some teacups. I'm glad I have them, but I like simple. Those have a tiny little miniature sculpture of a koi fish inside the bottom. I'll show it to you someday. Well, this might be satisfying enough so I don't have to get something else. Wow. I didn't even smell the leaves. Okay, yeah. what is it? Some common leaf. You know, it might be, you know what it is? It's okay. Remember that legal stuff that, like, you know, it's outlawed in several states now, including Minnesota. But I tried it a couple times. Salvia, Mexican mint. It is crazy. I really thought I had died for a few seconds. But it smells like that. It smells like that leaf. And there's also a This is good. You know, I almost want to order this again now. I said it didn't stand out, but you know, and it also is close to it's in the direction of my favorite Mao Jian. Oh, Mao. They're both Mao. You know, I wonder if that is, I think Mao, it either means, I think it means furry. Or no, yeah, furry. It means furry or fuzzy. Or as in the small white fuzz on a leaf, or I don't know if you would call mold on a piece of bread that. But that's the idea of what's being communicated. Something that's small, white, and very wispy. Like, okay, so I'm done with that. I do need more tea, I think. But that was good. I wonder if it's the same cultivar as Mao Jian. I could see it. Okay, now I could see that this would maybe be the same tea, except Mao Jian is the tip, the very growing tip only, because I think that's what it is. And this one, the way it looks, I didn't check to be sure, but it's like the tip and then either, one or two leaves. First in the spring. So they're not fully developed leaves. We're just talking the first leaves on the end of the tip. And this is called first flush here, they say. That's typically an Indian term. Chinese tea is not talked about in terms of first, second, third flushes, but the time of the year it was harvested. There's there's a festival in early April. I think it's like honoring the dead festival. I think it's called spring rains, or that might be something else. But there's early in the spring, like before the spring rains, I guess. And then there is the very early stuff, and then I guess it's just picked for the next couple months. But usually it would not say first flush. Usually by describing the type of leaf, like bud or strand or something like that, and the time of year, that's all you would have for Chinese tea. But for whatever reason, the grower or processor or vendor decided this should be designated first flush. And it's good. I wish I had more of this tea. More of this first flush, Mao Feng. Green tea, by the way, if I didn't mention it's green tea, which just simply means the way it was processed. Although certain cultivars, I think almost all cultivars they either get processed into green or black tea, and there's cultivars for just pu'er. Of course, there's cultivars for just, I think it's, although there are some, Biloshan is one that is both green and black. I like the Bilochan as a break out of the ordinary. It goes by default, you're gonna have Mao Jian. if you want to say, okay, I'm going to concentrate on work and get a lot done today and not screw around, then you have, then I have Dragonwell or Longjing, which is kind of spendy. It's the most, well, no, there's several spendy teas I've bought in more than once. So it's those two, Mao Jian and Dragonwell, are my two main green teas, and then everything else is for variety. You know, I'm okay with I'm okay with just that amount of tea. You know, it seemed like, okay, this would be, I think a tea bag is 1.5 grams. This would be more like, I can't tell actually, because this was, this could have been, no, this could have been quite a bit of tea. Man, I'm gonna try to see if I can get another steeping or two out of it, because I think it might be a larger volume of tea just because it was dust than I thought. Let it go longer. Now that's warmed up the Gaiwan a little bit, so this would be a little bit hotter steep. How much have I groaned? Wow, you know, this is maybe high caffeine. You know, I'm gonna, this is, I was wrong. I don't deal with tea dust much, but it's pretty dense. Oh, wow, this is totally still going. Very nice. You know, and now it's mostly sweet. Before I was getting a combination of the roast and a vegetal flavor, which just means leafy or vegetable-like. Wow, this is nice. This is crazy. Okay, you know, I steeped that longer. That could be why this is very sweet. Crazy. I'm gonna try again. This one I'm gonna fill larger all the way up to the top. Put some on top for good luck. I'm gonna let it sit a while. Good tea. You know, I'll sometimes leave a Gaiwan steeping all night, and then in the morning. One of the reasons I think I do like green tea is it's for my regular tea is it's quicker. Both because it tends to be less complex, and it all comes out in the first few steepings. This is unusual that, you know, it might be just because I underestimated, I think by quite a bit, how much that weighed, how much volume of plant there was. He gets a little drink. And by now, okay, I put it back in here. See, I still got some of the, if I get this plus another one, I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna buy YouTube so I can just like have this video like on the top. You won't believe it, guys. 7 or 8 steeps. No, it's fading. It's very interesting though. The sweetness did not strike me as prominent until, what was that, the 4th and 5th steep? Yeah, when you have guests, you don't want to serve them leaf, but you know, they go to the bottom and you can just leave them in there and let your tea pet have the rest, because tea pets don't mind if there's leaves in there at all. They think it's kind of cool actually, because they get to wear it all day. Like, hey, look at that, I have tea poured on me today with some leaves to prove it.